Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, My Jewelry Addiction. My name is Tanya and I'm addicted to jewelry. I would like to share with you some finds. Yesterday I went out. Oh, look at that. My palm is itching. What does that mean? I'm excited. I went out yesterday morning and I hit the thrift stores, and I'm glad I did. I found some great items, and I thought I would just share them with you this morning. And I still have my tote of jewelry sitting right here. I just wanted to show you my little finds. I found this beauty yesterday. This is sterling silver and carnelian, and it's a cuff bracelet, and I did test it. The only mark it had in here is this one here, and so I don't know. There was no other mark anywhere. And I just think it's beautiful. I love the design on it. I like this. I put it on yesterday. I also found this. Yes, I'm still in my jammies. It's about 6 a.m. right now. I slept till about 5. So I've been having my coffee, and I've got Bambi next to me. Bear hasn't even come outside yet. She said, nope. She sleeps with me, but once I get up, she runs and sleeps and jumps in bed with my son and his girlfriend. And yeah, that's a cool cuff. It's not silver. I thought it was at first. It does look like it could be polished up a little bit, but it's an awesome snake bracelet. I found this yesterday, and the matching bracelet. And I was looking at these yellow ones, and boom, look. Uh-oh, what are they? They glow. Do they have uranium in them? I forget. I need to go back and watch Killer Queen Vintage. Dana. She definitely she definitely told me about them. Anyways, oh gosh, I'm getting a bunch of text messages right now, something about jewelry, and I'm not gonna stop this video to answer the phone. This is awesome. It's not a signed piece, but it's an amazing strawberry. I almost called it a tomato. I hit about 5. I think I hit 5 thrift stores yesterday. This is silver. This is really cool. And I ran into a situation. I got really upset yesterday, and I'm going to share it with you. This one was new with tags, $88, and Taylor. It's amazing. It feels so nice. It's got rhinestones all throughout it. It's in perfect shape. It's brand new with tag. And it's put together right here. So all of that little separation there, it's where all the knots are in between all of this, because it's a stretch, but they've got the good stretch in there. It's not that cheap plastic stuff. This has never been worn, and it's amazing. It's pretty awesome. And I can see why they had it priced $88. It feels nice on, and it looks even better with this pajama pink fur. Here comes the sun. I got a few packages in the mail yesterday. One of them that I got was this. Yes. What is it? It's amazing. That's what it is. This is a beautiful sterling silver torque. This is Sagen, because it's marked so on the inside here. Sagen, sterling silver, garnet, moonstone, and cinnabar. And that's what the back looks like. And I am in love with this. I did wear it yesterday. As soon as I got it, I put it on. And this makes it better. It has the earrings to match. Thank you, Melly, at Melly's Jewelry Box. I absolutely love it. I think it is a beautiful, beautiful set. And I am very, very happy to be its new custodian, and I cannot wait to wear this again, like maybe later today, because later today I am going to go live. I don't know what time. I'm not going to give you a time because it's too hard to try to claim a spot for the week. Everyone goes live. More and more people are going live. Every time I think I have a day set up to do this, you know, something else happens. Or I almost went live yesterday to tell you about the Salvation Army situation, which I will continue that story right now. But meantime, I just wanted to let you know, yeah, I'm going to go live. I haven't had a sale this week yet. It's Thursday. Kirsten Red resale is going on this evening at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it'll be before that. I'm going to go live because I do have to pick up my granddaughter today again. This is a little Aloha thing. I believe this is sterling silver. It was $38. I didn't open it up to see, but I'm pretty sure that that's sterling. Yeah, so yesterday I went to the Salvation Army, and I haven't been there in a while. Last time I went, I bought a beautiful jar, $125 or $29, I can't remember. You guys saw it. I did an unboxing or an unjarring, and this is sterling silver solid. It's heavy. It's not marked, like handmade. It's kind of crudely done on the inside here, but it's sterling, and I want to say it's a really high, it's not 925. I want to say it's higher than that, maybe 950 or better. So yeah, I get there, and okay, since COVID kicked in, and everything kind of went on a shutdown, they were still open, but they had stopped selling jewelry. I took it upon myself for, you know, I had kept going, no jewelry, no jewelry, no jewelry. I went to their main headquarters downtown here and asked to speak to someone in charge and asked about the jewelry. When are they going to start doing jewelry? She proceeded to tell me they have huge bins in the back. They just haven't been able to get to any of the jewelry. And they were trying to get to it so they could make jars and at least sell jars in the store, because they used to have individual stuff, and I would spend a lot of money every week. They did jars as well, but they also had loose jewelry. So she promised me that soon to come that they would be putting jewelry jars out. And I was like, okay, that sounds great. They started selling the jewelry jars, and I started buying them. You know, sometimes I'd spend $1,000 a week. I might buy 3 jars at a time on one day, and I'd go back the next day and maybe buy another couple of jars. And I did this for a long time. Come to find out, I had gone in there one day, and they said they didn't have any jewelry jars. And I felt it kind of fishy because I saw them pulling a red tote off of the truck. Well, when they get a red tote in, these are 14 karat. I found these yesterday for $5 at one of my local thrift stores. They're pretty nice. They're marked underneath the stem on the inside, which is why they never saw them. I don't know if you're going to get that in there. But yeah, 14 karat. Those are nice. And anyhow, come to find out, there was a volunteer they had in the store who was coming in, helping them to stock the shelves. He's a picker. I've known this man. I know of him and I've known who he is for a very long time, for years. And everyone else I knew that's in this this jewelry thing or picker thing, I love the way that's tension set in there. That's a stainless steel one. The rest of these have been silver that I've been showing you. This one's just a costume piece. Well, come to find out, this man had been buying the jewelry jars, taking them home, going through them, putting them back together with the same tape and label from the original, and sending them right back to the store, taking them right back to the store the next day. Well, I caught wind of this. As I said, I had gone in there. They said they didn't have any jewelry jars. I watched. An hour later, I call the store. Actually, I had Pat call the store and ask it, do you have any jewelry jars? They said, yeah, we got 5 of them. And I was so mad. I got in my car and I went right back down there. And here's one of my competitors standing at the counter looking at 5 jars of jewelry. He ended up buying them all. I was so mad at the store manager. I went and asked her, wait a minute, I was just here an hour ago. You told me you didn't have any jewelry jars. Now suddenly you have 5 jewelry jars and my competitor is up there buying all 5 of them. I don't think that that's very cool. She said, we just got those in. I was like, what do you mean you just got them in? Yes, they were brought here. What did she say? I forget. Anyways, turns out Rudy, his name is Rudy. She said Rudy brought them. He just donated them to the store. And I was like, wait a minute. You're telling me that these didn't come from your warehouse. You're telling me right now that one of your volunteers who works in your store every day and volunteers his time has purchased these jewelry jars and now donated them back to you, and you're now selling them to one of my competitors. She said, yeah. So I went up and I told him real quick. I said, hey, Jeff and Sarah, I've known them for a long time too. They're jewelry people. I said, Jeff, check it out. She just told me that Rudy just brought these into the store and donated them. You better be careful. I don't know if I'd buy them. He spent $350 and he had bought all of them. He called me later on that day and he said these were definitely Rudy jewelry jars. There was not one piece of anything in there. No silver, not one little tiny sterling or earring or gold earring or whatever, because there's always little treasures in these jewelry jars, if you know, or there used to be. So I called the district manager. I made a complaint. I told him exactly what was going on down at the store level. And she said there's absolutely no way that's supposed to be happening. First of all, we don't have volunteers at all. There are not allowed to work in the stores, no volunteers. And they made that decision right as COVID started. That never changed. She said there's supposed to be no volunteers in the store. And definitely, if someone is in there working, there absolutely no way under the sun should they be buying anything. And I told her, I said, this guy's a picker. He's been doing it for 30 years. If that's all it takes to get to the jewelry first, let me come volunteer at your store. I'd love to. And she said, no, that's not what is supposed to be happening here. She said that's called, grazing. She called it, that's what they term grazing. When you're actually going through stuff as you're putting it out, and maybe liking something and putting it aside. Grazing, like a cow in a field. I said, yeah, that's not cool. Well, I went back in there the very next day because they get jewelry jars every day. And funny, every single person in that store, these are just, Pat came over yesterday with a jewelry jar I found it. I found a jewelry bag. Pat came over and we went through it together, and I found these are just a couple of nice gold chains. Not real, but nice quality for a gold pendant. Anyhow, God, I don't even know where I'm at in this story. Oh boy. Yeah. Anyways, it was supposed to stop. I go back in the store Everyone in the store knew that I was the one who called. Everyone in the store knew I had called. How? How did they know I called? Including Rudy. How did Rudy know? If it wasn't all coerced between all of them and they all talked to each other. I was really, really upset after that. No jewelry jars available, but they had told me if it comes in, that should be the first thing off the truck. It's the biggest ticket item in the whole store. Why wouldn't they? Right? And if I'm there waiting for them, why wouldn't you get that off and give it to me right then and there to make a sale? She said that should be happening right away. They should be taking care of you. I found this. This was on a, this is awesome. It was on a costume chain. I bought this one from a different thrift store. Yeah, so, anyway, long story short, he's been going in there on a daily, and he's been, I mean, for even a year now. He's still in there, still volunteering, and I went in yesterday. I saw them pull the red thing off the truck, and I waited, and Rudy himself tells me, oh, you're going to be waiting a long time because it's going to be a while before we can get to those jewelry jars. And he said, have you seen the quality of them lately? Oh, they're bad. And I'm thinking, well, mister, how do you know that they're so bad if you're not looking at them and buying them and you're a volunteer in that store? This is so sad. I think I'm going to get a hold of them and see if I can't send this back to them and see if they could restring just this one strand. That's Tarina Tarantino, and it's awesome. And I'm bummed because this is how I found this. I'll get it fixed. The other beads were not there, so anyways, and then he tells me, he said, yeah, it'll be a while. So I took off. I went to a couple other thrift stores, and then I came back. And I asked this kid, hey, could you go get the jewelry jars for me now? It's been, it's been a good hour and a half. And he went and looked. He said, I don't even think we got jewelry today. I said, yeah, you did. I saw it. I saw it come off the truck. Red tote. Only one red tote comes in, and guess what? Jewelry's on that red tote, or inside of that red tote. Jewelry jars. And he saw it. It was all plastic wrap, the big pallet, and he says, I'm not going to get that down right now. And here comes this little manager girl. Can I help you? Is there a problem? I said, yeah, I was just waiting on the jewelry. She said, well, it's going to be a while because they've got to get this other pallet done first before. This is missing some jump hoops. I didn't care. I took it anyway. Pretty much no. They'll get to those later. This is lapis sterling, little tiny, really dark lapis. Feels so nice. And I left. I was mad. This guy is still in there now since the store opened, working for 3 hours straight. These are pearls. Stocking the shelves, getting all the stuff off the truck. And quite literally, I think now he doesn't even buy the things. He brings breakfast every morning to all the employees, and then he helps them unload the truck. I think they let him literally go through the jewelry jars in the back room, get what he wants, retape them, or, just peel back the tape and then put the tape back over. Because the last time I went, they said they didn't have any jewelry jars on a Friday. They don't get deliveries on a Saturday, yet Saturday morning, there was 3 jewelry jars there. Each and every one of them looked like they had been tampered with. The tops looked like they had been peeled back and put back on. They weren't entirely full. And I didn't do anything about that, but yesterday I sure did. I called the HR here in Fresno, and I talked to the lady, and she said, oh, I'll get you through to the district manager. I said, why? What good's that going to do? I've already talked to her. I talked to her a year ago. She did nothing about the situation. It's still going on today. I'm sorry. I'm getting myself all worked up again. I gave her my name and number, and she said they're going to call you back. Someone's going to call you back. This absolutely should not be happening. I kept calling the store after that, and it was just like beep, 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 beep. It wouldn't go through. I wanted to find out if they ever put those jewelry jars out. Did they? I don't know, because they wouldn't answer. It was just this whole weird beeping sound. It wasn't even ringing. This is nice. So, never got the phone call back, but I tell you what, I am so upset with the fact that, think about how many thousands of dollars did I spend on jewelry jars that had been gone through by a volunteer right there at store level, or taken them home, gone through them, and then brought them right back to the store, and they're selling them for $129 after they've been gone through. No bueno, no thank you. I'm not having any part of that. I didn't feel like being a beep, but you know what? I'm sorry. I sell jewelry for a living. This is my job. And if I can't source jewelry because of one man over there volunteering and messing up the whole scene for everybody, I made that call. And I sure hope they do something about it, because I'm not real happy today. I wanted a jewelry jar. They had them there. They could have just handed me one. They could have just gone and got them, brought them out, but no, because they have a volunteer in the store who wants the jewelry, and he's volunteering and bringing breakfast. Guess what? He gets first dibs. Is that fair? What would you guys do? What would you do? How would you handle that situation if that was one of your main sources of jewelry and they're dogging you down? Ooh, yeah. Let me know in the comment section what you would do. Yeah. Enough of that. Here it is. I didn't finish the rest of this. My hands are getting cold. He's awesome. It's a brooch. Yeah, I was a little upset yesterday. I was not in a good way. And then it was, I took 2 weeks off watching my grandkids because, the girls got sick and they were on isolation, and I didn't want my grandkids getting sick. I didn't want to get sick. And so I took the 2 weeks. I went to the beach house. I did the whole thing. And I was picking up my granddaughter yesterday. And I guess I wasn't ready for that. I had my little taste of freedom there for a minute. And 2 weeks with no responsibilities, not having to do anything. It was nice, but I sure did miss my granddaughter. And she's so funny. She is adorable. And yeah, I'm happy to have her back. And I need to pick her up today after school. So I'm definitely going to be going live before I pick her up from school. That's cute. What is happening there? Well, it's a brooch. So, yeah, but being responsible doesn't mean that I have to have a set schedule about when I go live, date or time, and I'm not going to. I'm just going to be coming live at you randomly, as per usual, because it's too much pressure to come up with a time and date that's going to please everyone. I'm sure that I'm going to be overlapping someone, and someone might get upset, and I apologize, but there's hundreds and hundreds of YouTubers doing these things. I go on at any given time and I can find 4 or 5 auctions happening. on different people's channels, and it's hard to compete. And so I'm just gonna do my own thing, do it when I can, and if you're there, you're there. And you know, even when I do that, some people are like, oh, I'm so bummed I missed your auction, and I wish I could give you a set schedule, but then I'm under pressure. Under pressure. Yeah, I don't like that. I like the freedom of being able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whomever I want. I like that very much. And oh my gosh, that's a pendant? That's cool. That's a necklace. That's a pendant. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, so I don't have a set schedule for lives. I'm sorry. I apologize. And I apologize if it interferes or overlaps with someone else's auction, or I'm going to do my best to try to... Oh, that's J. Crew. I think that's what it is. That's what it looks like. J. Crew, right? J. Crew. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm just having this whole wah, wah, wah moment, I guess. Ew, what's this? Ah, it's broken. How sad. I think that says 925 right there. Little tennis bracelet, but the other part of it is missing. What a sadness. What a sadness. Paris. It's a brooch. Paris. That's a cute little brooch. Here comes the train. Oh. Ew. I can't tell if that's just gunk in there or if they're just missing stones or what. I don't know. It's ugly. I have no idea what is up in here. A couple more watches. Ooh, that's pretty. Sadly, it's missing a couple of stones, so probably to the crafter pile that would go. Ooh, that's neat. That's a pendant, so it just needs a chain attached to either side there. Costume. I got slippery fingers. Oh, how cute. A lamb, a lion, the peace stub, and a rabbit. Very cute. I have no idea what's happening here. There's a little turtle pendant. This is interesting. That's like a spaceship eyeball with some stuff all up in it. Stuff all up in it. Alright, that's not glass. They almost look like rose quartz or something. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like it. Hey, Mikey. A Russian painted hair clip that's missing the hair clip part. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. It just was glued on there, but that's awfully pretty. I'll have to fix that. See if I can't find that. There's a little shoe clip. Sweet little shoe clip. There's a little key thing in here, leather. That's cute, and it has the little fleur-de-lis. These appear to be glass. another watch. Oh, that's awfully cute. It's just missing 3 little stones there. So that just needs a repair, but it's awfully cute. Other than that, everything is there. It's in good shape. There's a whole bunch of little tiny smalls. Look at him. A little, what is it, a partridge with the thing? Oh gosh, pheasant. Pheasant? I don't know, I can't remember. What's happening here? I don't know what's happening there. What is that? It's, Teachers. What is it? I don't think I've ever seen it. What does it do? I don't know. That's what it is. I have no idea what that's for. I don't know that I've ever seen. There's so many little smalls here. Like whatever that was is so cute. It's like a little cage. Sorry if it's not focusing. I don't know, it's just a little bit, not a butt. It's a bit butt. Some champagne, I believe. That's just a crafter's item because there's some glue up in it. Here's another tennis bracelet, just like the other, except for this one is just costume. And it's all there. It's got the little fold-over clasp. And I've been here 32 minutes. Oh my! Here's the other earring thing, right? It's an earring, is that right? I think this is the other one. Oh, it's missing a rhinestone there, but that's okay. I can fix that. All right. With that, I'm gonna say peace out to you all. Thank you for watching and listening to me rant this morning. But I do want your comments. What would you guys do? I want to go back this morning and go, okay, where's the jewelry jars? Yeah, and see if this guy is still in their freaking stores. Because it's no bueno. No bueno. No, not having it. No more. I want to start going and buying jewelry jars because I love them. I love them. And I love you. You guys have a beautiful and blessed day. I'm coming at you live later on. Again, I don't know what time. Everyone's package got shipped out except for 3 little ones. And they paid like late that day that I was doing shipping. So I'm sorry. I apologize. But those will be in the mail today. Have a beautiful and blessed day. And I will see you guys this evening sometime after noon. Goodbye.